Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Gonna do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2015 Cat 246D skid steer that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, show you everything I see, talk about anything that I know about this particular machine. Then of course we'll fire it up, we'll show you those pins up front. We'll show you the hydraulics are strong, let you hear the engine. Lift the loader, dump the bucket. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2015 Cat 246D cab, heat, air, high flow XPS, 2-speed, pilot controls. This one has a power coupler, self-leveling bucket, heated air ride seat, weight kit, creep mode, float, 2,150 pound lift capacity at 50%, 7,424 pound operating weight, and this one has 4,174 hours. Here in a little bit, we'll fire it up. We'll show you these front pins up here. There's a little bit of play in them. I wouldn't call them sloppy, but there's definitely some play. You'll be able to see it here in a little bit. Far from new, but like I said, I wouldn't really call them sloppy. And as I get up close to everything here, you'll see the paint, especially up here on the front. It has started flaking off, especially around the edges and coming in towards the center pretty good here on the loader arms. You'll see here, especially down on this lower portion. Again, paint chips there and flaking off. A little bit of a dent. I don't know how well you guys can see there. Sorry, I'm trying to keep out, not give it a shadow, but there's a dent here on this shield that shields the hydraulics there. A couple scratches there on top as well. It is, after all, a 10-year-old machine with 4,000 hours. Paint chips. There's some, I guess I'm going to call that probably asphalt black here and there as well. No huge dents or dinks here on the loader arm. Nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere, and actually the yellow paint is still fairly bright for a 10-year-old machine. Come down here, we'll take a look at the front tire on this side. I'm gonna say we're 35–40% tread depth. I think I'm being very fair there. Definitely life left here in these tires. Really no weather checking there to speak of. Taking a little step back, looking at the front rim on this side. Again, just some surface rust where the paint has chipped off, especially on that inner ring. And then if I get up close here, you'll see there's some asphalt. A lot of these little black specks are just asphalt. Some overspray paint there. Coming back to the rear tire on this side, matches up really well to the front tire as far as tread depth goes. Just a little over finger width if I go that way. If I go this way, it's just less. So I think I'm being very fair there. Definitely some life left. Again, no weather checking there. Sidewalls seem pretty good. Taking a look at the rear rim on this side. As you can see down there, there's a spot there where that paint has flaked off. A little bit of a ding right here in that outer edge. Less blacktop splatter back here on this one. There is still some, but less than that front rim up here. And then again, here on the side of the machine, that yellow paint is fairly bright, but as you can see here, there's quite a bit of little just asphalt splatter here and there, but not all scuffed and scratched up like you'll see a lot of times. Same thing back there. Like I said earlier, weight kit. Taking a look at the rear corner on this side. Fairly straight. A couple big scuffs there. Again, nothing out of the ordinary for a used skid steer. No huge dents or dings there. Lenses both look good there. A couple scratches there. Coming around to the back, looking at that rear door, looks fairly straight. I don't see any big dents in that mesh here. Some scuffs and scratches down here along the bottom. Some of that paint chipped off. Same thing down here. Nothing out of the ordinary for a 10-year-old used skid steer. Up top here, actually pretty darn straight there. Still has quite a bit of that black paint. That decal's starting to flake a little bit. Coming around to this rear corner, again, fairly straight there, just scuffs, scratches, parts of the decal peeling away. Again, black splatter there. You can see that paint is still pretty darn reflective for a 10-year-old machine. Peeling off just a little bit down here in this bottom corner and some back here, starting the paint flaking a little bit. Looking at the rear tire on this side, matches up really well to the other two on the other side that we've already looked at. Very, very similar there. And then looking at the rear rim on this side again, some paint flaking off on that inside in there, some spots here. No huge dings, one ding right there in that outer edge. Take a look at the front tire on this side. Matches up pretty darn close to the others, maybe just a tiny little bit more tread on this tire than some of the others. It's very similar. Negligible. Again, not really much weather checking or anything to speak of. And looking at the front rim on this side, again, quite a bit of asphalt splatter around. A little bit of paint chipped off there in the middle. And then looking at the side frame here, again, that yellow paint, as you can kind of tell there, is fairly reflective, but quite a bit of little small splatters here and there. Some of those are paint chips, but quite a bit of that is just black asphalt stuck to it. A couple spots up here where the paint's chipping. Again, not a perfect machine, but 10 years old and starts up and runs good. Looking at the loader arm on this side, again, no huge dents or dings, nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere, just speckles and asphalt and stuff. Again, up here, paint's flaking around the edges. Looking at the back of that skid steer mount, again, you can see there's some asphalt down in there, but I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. And taking a look here at this bucket. It is a Cat brand bucket. As you can see, it's really black. It's got quite a bit of the asphalt still left in it as far as like just a thin layer. It's not all caked up. It's actually in pretty decent shape. Bottom of that bucket's nice and straight. I'm not seeing any big bows or dents or dings there in that bottom portion of the bucket. Cutting edge is in really good shape, but as I get up close to it here, you can kind of see it's got that black stain to it from the asphalt. We'll go around to the back, look in the engine compartment here. Take a good look in here. I'll try to go slow. Again, as you can see in here, just some dust and dirt. But it seems pretty darn dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block anywhere. There is some moisture right down there on these fuel lines right here. There's a little bit of diesel right there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I don't know if it's one of these lines right here. Maybe has just a real small hairline crack or something, because there is some moisture right there at that elbow. Looking at the fins here on this cooler, pretty darn good. Couple of them down here just bent in just a little bit. Take a look at the cab, the operator station. Backside of that cab looks good. That glass is good here. Same thing on this side. That top's pretty straight. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing in any of that glass. It all seems to be pretty darn good. Up here on the front of the loader arms, this front faceplate, you can see that decal's gone and just quite a few paint chips. Again, just showing that it's a 10-year-old 4100 hour skid steer. Some asphalt left here on the steps. That step's bent in just a little bit there. Door opens up pretty darn good. Floor mat is pretty good. There's a little bit of asphalt down there on the bottom. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Taking a look at the seat here. Bottom seat cushion seems to be good. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Same thing here with the backrest. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Taking a look here at our joystick on this side. All the buttons seem good there. Trigger's good. That rubber boot down here is good. This joystick buttons are good. Toggle switch is good. Trigger button seems good. That Protective boot down here seems good. All of the HVAC things are here. That one's got one fin broken down there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. All of them seem good there. It is advanced display. $41.74 on the hours. All the buttons over here seem good. It does have a backup camera. Oh, I don't know how well you guys can see that there. Looking up here where the cylinders come up, everything looks good there. On both sides, I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or busted or welded there. Headliner, try to go slow here. There's some dirt, a couple little dirt stains here and there, but it's not sagging down. A little bit of dirt stains over here. All right, like I said, 2015 Cat 246D, $41.74 on hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.